we're ready.
Ready, yeah.
Ever since the lockdown, we've seen that there's a lot of these how-to videos on YouTube. And our grandchildren have taught us how to use the camera, haven't they?
Yeah.
So we thought we'd make our own. Sorry, that's me telephone ringing.
Dear.
Stephen, if you're not calling to tell me that Sunglasses Ron is not breathing anymore, I will have your eyes. Do you understand? Good boy, thank you. I'm sorry about that, dear.
It's okay.
So we decided to make our own video. How to run a drugs cartel.
Clive, love?
Aye. Oh, we're filming the first bit of the video.
Aye.
Well, let me just get rid of these and we can get going.
Clive, is that a new Ovaltine?
Oh, we've got one open. So the first thing you need to know is who's going to be in your team when you're starting up a drugs cartel. And that's very easy. There's 4 positions. There's your falcons, who essentially do the work on the streets, drop off the drugs, pick up the money. And then there's the hitmen, which is self-explanatory. And there's lieutenants, or lieutenants as we say in England. We're not in America now. And they essentially run the day-to-day business of the drugs cartel. And then, of course, there's drug lords, which in this situation is me and Irene.
It's us.
We've actually got a few of our people to send in little home videos to explain to you exactly what their job looks like.
Hello, Clive and Irene. I'm happy to tell you a little bit about what I do. I am a falcon, of course, so I give drugs to people that you sell them to, and I pick up the money and then redeposit it back to you, and I get a cut. It's a fantastic way to spend some time, and certainly better than what other people of my age are doing, bagging shopping in Sainsbury's and such like. I prefer Fortnum's, of course. I do have another part-time occupation, but this is a perfect supplement to it. The other one is that I'm a Viscount of several parts of Suffolk, so I sit in the House of Lords once a week. Lovely sandwiches.
Hello, Clive and Irene. My job is a hitman, or hit lady, if you will. So what that means is that I have to go in and unfortunately kill anyone who is mucking about. You know, back in my day, I would have used a knife, you know, good, quiet, honest, clean kill. But anyway, Clive and Irene, in their infinite wisdom, have given me a gun and a silencer. You know, there's a gadget for everything these days. It is quick, but it's not as honest. Right, pass me the hand mangler.
Hello, Clive and Irene. I'm of course a lieutenant in your little company, and I'm going to tell you about what I do. But first off, you'll never guess who I saw earlier on. It was Jiminy the Cricket from Ipswich. He was in town disposing of someone from that lot over the other side of the park. We had a laugh. We went for a coffee in, what's that place? What's it called? Goodness me, names escapes me. McDonald's, that's the one. Goodness me, do you know that they do little ice creams now? We had 2 each. Anyway, what was I saying? Have you heard about Kenny? Kenny the Clipper? He got shaved off his eyebrows, looks surprised all the time. I remember once in 1956 I went down to Lord's, cricket's bollocks, and go and see some dog fighting. Oh, we had a laugh. What's it called? Yeah, prison. We went to the prison with each other. Never guess who I saw there? Princess Anne, Keith Chegwin. But anyway, what I do is essentially manage some people.
I need to tell you all the other things you need to be a drugs cartel. First off, you need a producer, because as everybody knows, you ain't got any drugs to sell, you're not a cartel. That's why we have the rhyme, you see. And actually, I think our Clive's just on the phone to our producer right now.
Barry? Hello, Barry. Do you have some of the organic stuff? That's fantastic. Please do put that in the Wicker basket as well. And John the Bastard will be round with the payment. He'll pop it in on Tuesday. And I hear you've been dealing with the Southend boys. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? If I catch you doing that again, I'm going to have your eyes. Thanks very much. Oh, Is that you with that camera again?
Yeah.
You are becoming a regular Steven Spielberg, aren't you?
Of course, the next thing you need as a drugs cartel is arms.
Weapons.
Weapons. Killing machines. So luckily for us, we have a local chemist where we pick up our arms. It's fantastic. You can just pop by, pick up your synatogens, your prune juice, your ammo, a Glock, you know, all in one place.
Prune juice gives me plenty of ammo, if you know what I mean. Eh?
Oh.
Do you get it?
Yeah.
Eh? Booze.
Clive!
It's good.
He is very regular.
The last thing we need to tell you about is money laundering. And look, we don't touch that at all. The things that the taxman would be interested in, we don't do it.
Never.
But we do have another business just down the road, a little tea shop, don't we?
We do.
Lovely place.
Oh, lovely.
And remind me, Irene, how much revenue did the tea shop do last month?
£18 million.
£18 million. And how many teas did we sell?
2.
At a cost of £9 million per tea, if you catch me drift.
It's money laundering.
Don't... No, you can't. We can't tell him that it's money laundering.
Sorry, I wasn't sure. I've just put the video on the computer and I realised I forgot the most important piece of information, which, of course, is never get high on your own supply. Oh, Clive.
Gardener's world has never been the same since Alan Titchmarsh left.
Oh, brilliant. Right, it's going to be like this all afternoon.